The battle you cannot outsource. Most people think history is shaped by loud men, conquerors, shouters, figures who bend the world through force. But some of the most important battles in history were fought in silence. This is the story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who ruled during chaos, commanded armies under constant threat, and believed the most important battle was the one happening inside his own mind. When Marcus Aurelius became emperor in 61 CE, Rome was still powerful but fragile. Within a few years, everything went wrong. A devastating plague swept through the empire, killing millions. Entire cities emptied. Armies weakened, trade slowed. Panic spread. At the same time, Rome's northern borders erupted. Germanic tribes crossed the Danube in waves. Villages burned. Supply lines broke. The empire was under pressure from every direction. This was not a short crisis. It lasted more than a decade. Marcus did not rule from marble halls in Rome. He spent years in military camps, living among soldiers, managing logistics, writing orders by firelight. And here is what makes him different. While commanding legions, Marcus wrote a private journal. Not speeches, not propaganda. Notes to himself. Those notes would later become meditations. They were never meant to be read, which is exactly why they matter. Marcus Aurelius practiced Stoicism, not the modern motivational poster version, but the original, unforgiving one. Stoicism starts with a harsh premise. You do not control what happens to you. You control how you respond. That is it. No wishful thinking, no positive spin, no illusion of fairness. Marcus reminded himself daily that fear, anger, and ego distort judgment. And distorted judgment gets people killed. On the battlefield, panic spreads faster than fire. In leadership, emotional decisions ripple outward. Marcus believed that if he lost control of his mind, he had already lost, no matter how many legions he commanded. The discipline of not reacting. One of the most striking things about meditations is how often Marcus tells himself to slow down. Do not rush to judgment. Do not assume malice. Do not let emotion outrun reason. This was not abstract philosophy. This was battlefield survival. When a border collapsed, Marcus did not lash out. When generals failed, he did not rage. When betrayal surfaced, he did not spiral. He assessed. He adjusted. He acted. Stoicism does not remove emotion. It prevents emotion from driving. Marcus understood that under pressure, most people do the wrong thing faster. He trained himself to do the right thing slower. One of Marcus's core ideas is the circle of control. There are things you influence, things you cannot, and confusing the two wastes your life. He could not stop the plague. He could not erase external threats. He could not guarantee loyalty. What he could control was his conduct, his preparation, his fairness, his consistency. And in times of chaos, consistency is stability. Rome did not survive because Marcus eliminated problems. Rome survived because he did not become one. Most leaders fail for a simple reason. They believe stress justifies reaction. They snap, they rush, they decide emotionally and rationalize later. Marcus believed stress was the test. Pressure does not excuse poor judgment. It reveals it. That mindset is rare because it is uncomfortable. Stoicism demands that you take responsibility even when circumstances are unfair, especially when they are unfair. You do not command legions, but you face pressure. Markets turn. Relationships strain. Careers stall. Plans break. And most people respond the same way armies collapse. Emotion first, reason second. Marcus Aurelius offers a brutal correction. Your situation does not determine your behavior. Your discipline does. The person who stays calm sees options others miss. The person who does not panic moves while others freeze. This is not about being emotionless. It is about being emotionless. It is about being ungovernable from the inside. Marcus Aurelius never called himself great. He never framed himself as a hero. He saw leadership as duty and self-mastery as the price of that duty. His wars eventually ended. Rome endured. His body failed, as all bodies do, but his ideas outlived his empire. Because the hardest battle is not against enemies, it is against your own reactions. And that battle never ends,